Hello, I'm Jim, local history librarian at the Rock Island Public Library. I have a suggestion of something you might enjoy while the library is closed and you are sheltering in place. You can look at this even later if you'd prefer, anytime. It's a series of postcards which show what Rock Island looked like 100 years ago. Today I'll tell you how to find that collection of postcards. Several years ago, one of our Rock Island citizens, George Troughton, had a personal collection of postcards. Through the years he added to them until there were really quite a few. Upon his death, his widow donated these cards to the Rock Island Library. When I came upon them, I realized just what a treasure they were. After acquiring the equipment that allowed us to scan them and put them into digital form, I went through each card, analyzing them, studying them, sometimes noticing the timestamp, but other times just analyzing the type of card, the type of printing, the type of picture that was included on the front. I gave them a date and entered in all of the historical information I could and uploaded them to the internet. This may just be the perfect time when you can go look at them. Follow me. Our destination is the Upper Mississippi Valley Digital Archive, and I will show you how you can get there.
The best place to start is on the Rock Island Library's homepage, rockislandlibrary.org. Scroll down the page and look for that green circle with the words Research It underneath. Then click on Library Research Resources. Scroll down the next page until you see the red letters that say Upper Mississippi Valley Digital Archive. Click on it and it will take you to the main page of that archive. You will notice that several institutions and colleges share the site, not just the Rock Island Public Library. Toward the bottom of the page, you will find the link to our collection. On the page that follows, click the Browse button to go to the first page of the images we have uploaded. You can look at these entries in either grid view or list view. Click the forward or back arrows to advance the pages, or just put the number of the page that you would like to go to in the box. As you scroll down, you can see the links to each scanned item. Since most of our collection are postcards, I'll click on that link at the left to narrow it down to the library's postcard collection. I'll open one up for you. Enlarge it by hitting the double arrow. You may print it from your home computer, or you may download a copy. There are 3 options: small, medium, or large files. We will pick medium and open it so you can save it to your computer if you want to, or just enjoy looking at it. Let me show you some examples of what you will find as you browse through these 403 postcard images. You will see buildings. This is what the headquarters of the modern Woodmen of the World looked like in 1908. Awnings and opened windows were the air conditioning system in 1908. Look carefully, and you will see a streetcar passing between it and the former Memorial Christian Church across the street. If the building has a familiar look to it, that's because it is now the Rock Island County Office Building. You will see parks. In 1915, This is what the big fountain in Spencer Square looked like. If you go to that place now, you will actually see the federal building instead. There's a post office on one side, a courthouse on the other, and across the street is a bus station. You will see riverboats. On the west side of Rock Island in 1914, it was common to see steamboats paddling up and down the Mississippi River. America's rivers were the interstate highway system of the early 1900s. You will see firemen. This was the latest equipment in 1913. These guys of Company Number 1 were strutting their stuff as they clomped past the firehouse of Company Number 3 with their dog sitting in the front seat. Have a look at Augustana College. In 1910, things looked a bit different. The dome of Old Main stands tall behind the men's dormitory building. High above the northern bank of the Rock River, just east of the bridge that passes over to the village of Milan, was quite a recreational center known as the Watchtower Park. People came long distances to ride the roller coaster or to get on a toboggan slide that splashed down into the river itself. This postcard was from 1915. And there was the arsenal. Even before the city of Rock Island, there was the Arsenal Island. This 1910 card shows how the prison for Confederate soldiers was positioned during our country's Civil War. In 1910, the arsenal still kept many leftovers from the Civil War. Take some time to browse through these postcards. In the words of a popular novelist, Mitch Albom, "We move through places every day that would never have been if not for those who came before us. See how those who came before us in Rock Island worked, lived, and played."